pretty pleased with our level of play. We played pretty consistently. We had a couple, short breaks where we kind of lost our mind a little bit. Made some errors that we typically wouldn't make. But I would say when Tarleton pushed, we pushed back. And I was happy to see that. That's something you really want to see in your team. I thought our defense was exceptional last night. We dug a ton of balls. We kept the ball in play, gave our hitters opportunities to score, which is probably one of our biggest keys to victory against anybody. Well, they're almost opposite. They're not quite opposite each other, but she adds some power on the left side from us. She's a go-to player for sure. She definitely can take big swings when we need her to take big swings. And she and Chelsea complement each other very well because they're on opposite pins, and it's nice because you can't key on any one of our players. Any player that we set has a real good chance to score. So we don't have obvious weaknesses. Some years we've had places where we couldn't go to certain people because of situations or the way teams were defending us. But we don't feel like that this year. We feel like we can score from just about anywhere with anybody.
The home series continues now. You take a break from one start for one game, and then back at it again. What's kind of the team's mindset to capitalize and finish off this homestand pretty strong?
Well, we love being at home. Our crowd was great. Every match we've had at home so far, that was our third last night, has been exceptional. Been loud into the match, big numbers, a lot of people in the stands. Certainly hope to continue that on Thursday night when we play McMurry. But McMurry is a huge match for us. It's not a conference match, but it is a region match. It is our last region match. And so having dropped a couple of region matches up in Denver, it is extremely important that we come out and we play well and compete and give ourselves the best chance to win against McMurray. We've seen them in the spring, not this past year, but the year before. Typically, they're pretty athletic. Now that they've made the transition into Division II, they've added some athletic scholarship money, so they have a higher level of talent than they've had in the past. So I don't think it would be fair to compare when we competed against them before to where they are now, because they're way ahead of where they were before, for sure.
You haven't lost a set in 3 games. I know, maybe a big deal to you, may not be, but I guess you've lost sets. Obviously, you've lost a match. So if you do lose a match or a set, I should say, you come with your team bouncing right back.
Yeah, honestly, we don't think about it. It sounds great. You've won 12 sets in a row. That doesn't. We don't think that way. We think about in the here and now and how we're competing at the moment. And anything can happen in volleyball. It's a momentum game, and what I care about is how we respond to stuff that happens in the match, not winning and losing. How we respond to what the other team is doing. And so far, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of seeing what's happening, making the adjustments, and being able to execute those game plan adjustments.